Hello viewers, welcome back. This is the continuation class for preprocessor commands. Already I covered in the preprocessors three major tasks. One is the file inclusion and second one is the macro definition and third one is the conditional compilation. In this particular conditional compilation, here we have a six different kind of conditions are there. Those are the hash if, hash else, elif, hash if def, hash if not def, and if. These are all the some used in the conditional compilations. So in our conditional compilation is very similar to control statements like if else, nested if else, something like that. So here also we have a same thing, but here the different is under this particular if conditions. Here we have a, if we have a group of statements or set of statements, at that time we mention the curly braces. But in this particular conditional compilations, here no need to mention curly braces, even though if we are use multiple statements under this particular if condition. So that is the difference. Please observe here in the conditional compilations, the syntactical format is if any particular test condition. If we have any particular test condition, if this particular test condition is satisfied, then this particular set of statements are evaluated without any curly braces. So then if this particular test condition, this is the true case, and here this particular test condition is false, what happened? This particular, under this particular else block, we have a set of statements. These set of statements are execute properly without any curly braces. After completion of this particular else block, if you create the hash if, you must and should mention the end if compulsory. This is called the, this is a mandatory. So that is, this is the syntax for the conditional compilations. So in this particular conditional compilation, I want to take some particular example program. Through example program I will explain each and every one. So now a given particular number is even or odd. Okay, even or odd. By using this particular conditional compilation, I will explain. Please see here, hash define, hash include, inc include std io dot h, next hash define here n 10, this is the coding constants, hash define. Now here void main. So here hash define if n modular division 2 is equals to 0, printf given number is even. Here no need to mention curly braces, even though if you have used multiple statements. Then else, hash else, printf new line character, given number is odd. After completion of this one, next you must and should end if, mention the end if statement. So this is the simple C program. So by using the conditional compilation, please see here in this program I define n as a 10. So that's why this particular number is even or odd. By using this particular conditional compilation, I will explain here. So n value here, n value is 10 modular division 2, that means here the remainder is 0 is equals to 0, condition is true. So if it is true, then only enter into this particular this statement, enter into this particular block of statements under if condition. So here the given number is even number. If this particular condition is not satisfied, then immediately it is go to execute in the else statement. Given number is odd number. So in this example, so it is very similar to if else, but the difference is under this particular if statement here we didn't mention any curly braces, but this particular macros, the preprocessor commands is before the compilation, it is a process before the compilation. That is the main difference. So this is the example for if, else and endf. Now if you use any multiple conditions, at that time you use this multiple conditions, at that time you use this particular elif statement. Elif statement is very similar to else if statement. Please observe here. So I want to take two numbers. So these particular two numbers, a is bigger than b, or b is bigger than a, or both are equal. So that kind of program I will explain by using this particular elif statement. Please observe here. So now hash include stdio.h. now hash define a as a 10, and again hash define b as 20. So now void main. So here if a greater than b, a is greater than b, so at that time here print new line character a is big. So otherwise what happen here, if I want to biggest of a is bigger than b, or b is bigger than a, or both are equal. So here there are multiple conditions are there. So at that time we prefer this particular elif statement. So if it is not satisfied, then again check the condition b. So if this condition is true, then a is big. Otherwise elif. So a is lesser than b. So at that time what happened here, printf new line character b is big. So next if it is not satisfied, then again here the hash symbol. Next elif a is equals to b. If it is true, then printf both a and b are equal. Then after completion of these total constants, you must and should close the if statement and if statement. So that's it. So here the simple conclusion, here I want to take a value and b value. Then by using this particular a is greater than b, a is big. Otherwise elif statement is especially it is meant for the multiple constants. If you check the multiple constants, at that time you must and should use this particular hash elif. Then if it is not satisfied, then go for check the another condition, that is called a less than b. If it is a less than b, then b is big. Then if it is also not satisfied, then go for another constants, that is the at that time you must and should use the elif statement. Here a equal to b, then both are the equal, both a and b both are equal statements. So this is the thing for elif statements. Elif statement is especially meant for multiple constants. The next one is if def, if not def. So if def and if not def. So here I want to explain if def statement and if not def statement. So suppose here I define equal as e. I define equal as e. So at that time what happened here, if def e, so that meaning is if def e, actually here I define e. So if you define e, then this particular under this particular if condition, the set of statements are evaluated or executed. So if you are not define E, so if define E, at that time this if condition is true. If condition is true, it is satisfied. Then if it is satisfied, then enter into this particular if set of statements. Okay. So if diff E, so please sorry, I will take some integer variables into a comma b comma c comma d values. Now hash define hash if def E, if you define E, then a equal to 2, then b is equal to 3. That meaning is wherever you use this particular E equivalent meaning is this particular assignment statement. So this meaning is, this statement meaning is A assigned to 2, and this statement meaning is B assigned to B location assigned to 3 value. That is the equivalent statement. This statement equivalent meaning is this one. This statement equivalent meaning is this one. If def E, if you define E, then these statements are evaluated properly. So if you define E, then only this statement is true. Then only enter into this group of if block statements. Okay. Then here if not define T, actually are you define T here? No. So if not define T, yes. If not define T, yes, I am not define T. So the condition is true. At that time, what happened here? C is equals to I assign 100 and D is equals to I assign 200. So here the next one is here. I conclude this one in F. Close the main program. So please observe my dear students. Here I want to declare A, B, C, D variables as integer values. Then so by using this particular program, I explain if def and if not def. So for what purpose we use this particular if def, and for what purpose here if not def here we use. Please see here. If define E, are you define E? Yes or no? Yes, I define E. So then only this particular condition is true. Then this type of statements are accepted. Okay, why? This E equivalent meaning is assignment statement. Okay, so if you define E as a assignment statement, at that time this kind of statements are acceptable. Okay, so if not defined, then only these statements are evaluated. And in this case, what happened? If not defined T, are you defined T here? No. So that is this statement is true. If it is true, then these kind of statements are acceptable. Why? Because the T is not defined here. The T is not defined here. Suppose, please observe here. Suppose here I will mention E. If not define E, no, I define E. No, I define E. So at that time, so you mention in these locations, here mention in this location, E is acceptable. Okay. So if not define T, if not define any particular variable, yes, and not define, then only these kind of statements are acceptable. Means in this case, what happen? If you define something, yes or no, is this define or not? This particular macro name this defined identifier name, if are you defined or not. If you define, use this kind of statements in this particular body. If you are not defined, you can use this particular as usual C assignment statements. That is the meaning here. So this is the thing for the conditional compilation. In the conditional compilations, here we have a if, hash if, hash else, hash elif, hash if def, hash if not def, and if. Okay, if you open any particular if block, you must and should end with and if statements. Okay, thank you.